now let's talk about playing to your opponent's weaknesses. Whether it's you've played with these people before, you know how they play the game, maybe you're at a tournament and you've done a little bit of scouting, you know who you're going to play next, you go and watch their match, see how those people play, maybe you're warming up with them, you see how they play a warm-up. You want to go ahead and play their weaknesses. Don't they have a very good dink? Do they have not a very good third shot? Are they not able to handle pace very well? Do they not handle the lob very well? Do they always run around their backhand? Those are the things that you want to try and exploit. If somebody doesn't have a good backhand, they're always running around it, I'm going to hit a lot of shots to their backhand. So those are the things that you want to try and look at when you're deciding how you want to play that match. I've been talking about a lot about the soft game, and it's kind of an uphill battle when I talk to intermediate players about how they have to learn the soft game. I'm telling them things that they, a lot of times, they don't believe. Where they play against other intermediate players, nobody plays a soft game. All they do is bash the ball, and it's basically whoever can hit the ball the hardest and get the point over the quickest. So understand that as you get better, as you progress along the levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced, your game has to change. You have to add more shots to your arsenals because the people that you're going to be playing against already have those shots. So I talk a lot about the soft game. At the higher level, control is the name of the game. Hitting with control, not making stupid mistakes, not taking high-risk shots, but having control. No matter where you are on the court, being able to hit the ball where you want to hit the ball and moving your opponents around. And that's the key part of the soft game. If your opponents, all they can do is bang the ball hard, get them in the soft game. Make them start dinking. They don't like to dink. If I dink my opponents a ball that's here and low, there's no way that they can smash that ball. If they hit it hard, it's either going to go in the net. If it goes over the net, they've hit it so hard that it's going to go out. So that's the power of the soft game. You can make your opponents play the soft game. Even if they're bangers, you make them play the soft game, and then you get them in the game that they don't want to have. The soft game is basically always making your opponents hit up on the ball. As you get better, a ball here with an advanced player, they might be able to do a misdirect or hit it hard and put it away. But anytime you make a person hit a ball from down here, if they always have to hit up on, that's keeping your opponents at a disadvantage. So anytime I'm playing and I hit the ball, I hit the ball on the edge of the paddle, the ball funks, doesn't go over the net, doesn't go where I want it. When that happens, I remind myself, at least for the next couple minutes, every time I hit that ball, to watch the ball. Watch the ball. That's generally the reasons why you don't hit the ball here, but you hit it here, because you're not watching the ball. So anytime you hit the ball, just remind yourself, okay, all right, Jeff, watch the ball, watch the ball. You want to try and play players that are a little bit better than you. So if you're a 3-0, you want to try and play 3-5s. If you're a 3-5, you want to try and play 4-0s. That will get you better much, much quicker than just about anything else other than implementing great strategies. When you play against a little bit better players, you'll see the things, you'll see the strategies that they use, you'll see how quick they are, you'll see the things that you need to improve on, and that will get your game a much better game to play. So try at least a couple times a week to get into games with better players. Now when you do that, you got to realize you got to play smart. You got to play the strategies that I'm talking about and be a smart player. If you're a smart player, I don't care if I'm playing with a player that they hit an overhead and they hit it into the net. That's okay because they were hitting the correct shot, they just hit it incorrectly. So as long as my partner is making good decisions, maybe he's not making great shots, but he's making great decisions, that's a lot more important to me than just about anything else. You want to understand that when you go out and play pickleball in open play, you're playing for fun. But if you want to get better, you've got to go out and drill. We're going to go over some drills in the next video, but that's probably the quickest way that you're going to get better once you start instituting great strategies, is to go out and drill. So I talked a little bit before about time management. You want as much time on your side and as little time on your opponent's side. You want to move quickly to the ball, stop, nice smooth stroke. So what are the kind of things that can try and get more time on your side? One of the things I talk about is telling the future. You're up here dinking. Again, you want as much time as possible. So how do you tell where that ball is going to come so you're already there, hopefully waiting for the ball? The first thing that you want to do is, when you're dinking with somebody, is to watch their paddle. Which way is their paddle facing? Now understand that, again, I'm talking in generalities. Once you get to a little bit to the higher levels, 4-5s and 5-0s, a lot of those players will show you one thing with their paddle and then do completely something else. But again, I'm talking in generalities and what is helpful for most of the time. So you want to watch your opponent's paddle. If I'm hitting the ball like this, the ball's going to go over there. So if you're watching my paddle, seeing which way I'm swinging the ball, you will probably know where I'm going to hit that ball. How have we been hitting before? If I'm hitting cross court, they're hitting cross court to me, I'm hitting cross court back, you kind of expect that that's going to continue for a while. So keep that in mind. Also, you want to see whether or not an opening has been created. If they draw me all the way off the court with a really nice wide shot, and I bring it back, now there's an opening down the middle here. So I'm assuming they see that opening just like I know it's been created. I'm assuming that ball is going to come back down here through the opening. So that's what I'm going to try and cover. So those are the things that you want to look at. Which way is the paddle facing? How have they been hitting the ball before? And is there an opening that's been created? You want to try and learn forehand and backhand equally. Yes, there's some very good players that can switch hands, and they're very ambidextrous and they can play equally well with both hands. However, that's an anomaly. For most players, you want to try and learn forehand and backhand equally. If I'm warming up with somebody and they're always running around their backhand, I'm going to hit a good percentage of the shots to their backhand because I know that they don't want me to. So try and learn both forehand and backhand equally. If you're not good at your backhand, use that shot. Use the backhand. Practice the backhand in a game. Don't run around it. Another tip that I'm going to give you is go on YouTube and watch top 5-0 players play. At Nationals, Tournament of Champions, US Open, any tournament that attracts the best players around, you want to go on YouTube and watch those videos. It's so much easier nowadays. There's so many people out there doing videos that it's a great resource to you to watch how top players play. See how they play the deep game. See how they don't take a whole lot of chances to try and win the points. See how they've got really good patience. They don't have to win the point right away. They've got the confidence in their game that they can keep that ball low and keep it in play until their opponents make a stupid mistake and they can put the ball away. About 3 or 4 years ago, I spent 20 minutes every day for a year watching YouTube videos, just trying to soak up as much information as I could. Like I said, I'm a student of the game. I saw people doing shots that a lot of times I'd never seen before, and you start thinking your brain adapts very, very quickly. If you see somebody else can do something and you practice a little bit, you can probably do it too. So watch top players on YouTube. It'll be a great asset for you. So your opponents maybe mishit a ball, they're back really far, they hit the edge of the paddle, it goes really high, and it's going to come really close to the net on our side of the net. So many people, when that happens, they're afraid of the non-volley zone. So they wait here until that ball bounces. That's not what you want to do. See, as soon as I see a ball is really high in the air, then I know it's going to bounce on our side close to the net. First thing I'm going to do is say mine. So both my partner and I don't rush into the net together. I'll say mine. I'll come in and wait. Ball comes down, hits the ground, pops up, and then I'm going to do what I want with it. It makes so much more sense to be sitting here waiting, and there's no rule against it because I'm not volleying the ball. You don't violate the non-volley zone if you're not volleying the ball. I'm letting the ball bounce. Ball bounces, comes up, and then I do what I want with it. If you stay back here, now you've got to hurry up and rush in and decide what you want to do. So go ahead, come in, wait, let the ball bounce, and then do whatever shots that you're going to do. I like to fake poach a lot when my opponents are going to hit the third shot. So for example, I'm standing here, they serve to my partner hits the ball back, my opponents are about ready to hit the third shot. Just before they hit the third shot, I might make them a little bit move over here. All right? I'm doing that, I want them to see me do it, and a lot of times what they'll do is they'll see me do it, it'll get into their head, and now they'll either hit the ball into the net, or they'll hit the ball out over on this side because they don't want me to poach the ball. So I come over, I fake poach, they see it, I want them to see it, and then it gets in their head and it messes them up.